Happy weekend, friends. What I am doing here, you see, still got on a polka-dot bathrobe, still got the first good and holy morning cup of coffee, and all of this stuff. I am making my ginormous 22-quart large stock pot full of easy hamburger soup. There's a lot of different ways to do hamburger soup. I'm going to show you all my steps all the way through when I'm done. Also, we're obviously in between slow cooker meals, which is just how things happen. And when I don't have a huge stockpile of slow cooker meals, we can say hello talking hand. When I don't have all those slow cooker meals to pull from for my base, what I like to do for weekends is make a giant pot of something that the whole family loves, and that's easy and just a quick go-to for us. And now with all the ingredients I'm using, I want you to really hear me on this, that hamburger soup is so forgiving. You can add or take away or adapt this to fit your family, okay? It's a winner chicken dinner, only with hamburger type soup. So what I'm doing right now is in my Dutch oven, I'm cooking 5 pounds of ground beef and 2 large onions. Hamburger soup traditionally has potatoes and cabbage and maybe carrot slices and celery in it also. And then people can add in corn and beans. But one of the beauties of it is you can also add in any other veggies you have in your house. I mean, you can even do zucchini slices in it. It's very, very accepting of all the vegetables. I see what you made. Good job, Daniel. Daniel's watching me. So, because I don't have cabbage for bulk, and because I don't have the potatoes, I don't even have any celery, and I don't have carrots right now. So, I went through my pantry. Well, what do I have? So, I had a can of light kidney beans, a can of dark kidney beans. I had some beef broth I thought I would throw in there. You don't have to. I think I have 2 cans of corn actually. Yep, 2 cans of corn. I have this one little can of mixed vegetables, but I might save that because what I found was I see, baby, I'll be with you in a minute. In my refrigerator outside, I had 4 packs of these peas and carrots, and then I had 1 can of northern beans, another can of sweet peas. Maybe we will leave these in. See, this is how Jamerrill School of Cooking goes. 1 can of black beans, and then I have, I don't know if I said this or not, big thing of green beans, and then I have 4 cans of diced tomatoes. And I'm going to put in garlic, I'm going to put in parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, some ground thyme, and then now if I had separate just some basil, I would have used that. But my Italian seasoning, it has basil and sage and thyme. It has a lot of the basic flavors that we want anyway, so I thought I would use some of that in it. And then with my rice, I'm going to do 4 cups of uncooked brown rice, and over several hours that will equal 8 cups of rice within our soup in our great big pot. And so that's how hamburger soup is going down in the wilderness today. So while our ground beef is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these cans and things in our large stock pot. Oh, also water-wise, I'm going to add a gallon of water, which is 16 cups. And we may need to add more water throughout the cooking time, or may not need any more. Again, this is eyeballing school, but the beauty of me making this is you guys get the full large family recipe at the end. Yay! So Mr. Daniel is here. Hey, Daniel.
Hi.
Are you going to help me?
Yeah.
Yep, Daniel's going to be my helper because Amelia's headed outside to play. But are you going to help me dump the cans?
Yeah.
Yes! Okay, here's our corn.
Yes, corn.
It is corn. You're patting it. You get to dump it.
Yeah, good.
You could dump it in the pot? Ooh. Nice. Naomi's over there crafting, aren't you, Naomi?
Yeah.
Making beautiful things. She just got out of the shower, too. We're getting used to the fact that it's cold outside.
Let's go outside.
It is cold outside. These are silly because they're the Pop-Top.
Yeah.
Say Pop-Top.
Yeah.
Mommy help ya. Now another can. That's right. Good job. Can you do it? Woo. Good job. Whoop! Oh no, we lost our can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That just happens, doesn't it?
Yes, it happens.
Say it happens.
It happens.
It happens. Okay, we got big tomato. You got your hand on it?
Yep.
Okay, pour it in.
I put it in.
You helping, Mommy?
Yep.
Good job. And if anybody's wondering, Daniel, say, I'm 2.
I'm 2.
Say, but I'm almost 3.
I'm almost 3.
Almost 3.
We must
He's just a big boy. Sometimes ooh, that's a can of beef broth. We're going to put that in. Sometimes viewers will say that Daniel, he's not talking very well, but they think he's older than 2. And for 2, Daniel, look at the camera. Say for 2.
For 2.
I'm speaking excellently.
I'm speaking excellently.
We did all our can dumping, and here's how it looks right now. So now that we have all of our ingredients dumped in there, I have this on low on the stove. I'm going to dump in these frozen bags of peas and carrots now. And for those of you who like to make my recipes exactly like how I do them, these are 12-ounce packages, so it's a total of 48 ounces of frozen peas and carrots. And here is our actually a little bit over 4 cups, I would say, let's call it 5 cups of brown rice that we're putting in, and now that's going to cook as it simmers all day in the soup. So I just gave everything a good stir. I'm going to add in the spices now, and then we'll add in the water. Now with all of my spices, I'm adding in a tablespoon of each because this is for a 22-quart pot of soup. I also have some minced garlic here, and since the Italian seasoning also has thyme in it, I will just do a teaspoon of thyme this go round. And for the garlic, I'm doing 4 tablespoons of the minced garlic from Aldi, actually. You can't go wrong with garlic in my personal opinion, so you can go ahead and put in as much or as little garlic as you like. Now I do this measuring for you guys here on YouTube just because I love you so much, but otherwise I would just dump and go. But this is a tablespoon of parsley, so you have something to reference. We're just gonna put that on in, and then we have a teaspoon of thyme, tablespoon of garlic powder in there, garlic powder, Daniel, a tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, which again is some more thyme and basil and rosemary and oregano, other good flavors that are perfect in hamburger soup. Now I'm just gonna stir these in a little bit. Stir, stir, stir. Daniel is being my little parrot in the background there. I'm going to turn this heat up to medium, and I still need to add the water in, and I need to check in on the onions and the hamburger that are cooking separately. But boy, this is looking good. Another thing for you guys is that if you don't have rice on hand, you could put noodles in this. You could use macaroni noodles, any kind of noodles that you would like. I would just add those in closer to the end, already cooked but not overcooked so they don't get too mushy. What you doing?
I'm just looking like that.
Yeah, that's garlic. Say garlic.
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 What's that?
More spices.
Spices.
More spices. How did you get your little scratch on your head?
You
got a little scratch.
Now I go scratch.
How'd you get that?
I found the frog and I fell.
You fell on the froggy and you fell?
Yeah, I found the frog
Oh. This just shows, friends, how I can cook or almost overcook or overflow any size pot you give me. It is the large family mom part of my brain now. So I've added our gallon of water and all the other ingredients I could throw in there, and I still need to put in our 5 pounds of hamburger and onion. So I'll be cooking this to the top. Okay, so I added in the 5 pounds of cooked ground beef and had 2 onions in it. It's cooked down to pretty much nothing now, which is great, but we'll still add good flavor. You can see I did not fill our pot to overflowing yet. We're doing well. Here's how everything is looking. So now I'm going to let this cook on medium low just for several hours. I'm going to keep checking in on it. We have our 4 cups of rice. You can see the rice in there, and that will equal a little bit over 8 cups of cooked rice once that cooks within our soup. And it needs that long. It needs several hours to really blend these flavors. We don't want everything to taste like, you know, just 20 different open cans dumped in a pot with some water and meat, right? It needs time. That's just something I've learned over time myself, that food actually needs time to cook and blend those flavors, especially with things like soups and chilies. Hey guys, so I am back from outer space, and I finally have my polka dot bathrobe off. I'm actually getting ready to do, you might see a ton of boxes behind me, a big unboxing, like Pioneer Woman stuff type unboxing video. And so I wanted to finish up with this hamburger soup though, since we're getting videos done today. So here is what our big overflowing pot ended up looking like at the end. It is fantastic. Along with the gallon of water, I did end up, after my husband had a few bowls and after I had a bowl, I ended up adding 8 more cups of water in here. So yeah, this is it. This is our soup. And we are going to have this now for dinner, and I'm going to sprinkle some cheddar cheese on top for everybody. But Travis and I tried it out. We approve. It's excellent. So we are just going to eat this thing this weekend till there's nothing left. And I'm sure I'll, add in applesauce, other sides, other things to do. I really feel like I should make some cornbread to go with it, but that is probably not going to happen. Just no time this weekend. Anyway, you can go over to largefamilytable.com and get my whole long recipe on how to do this, and just some tips on how you can quickly and easily adapt it for your family, and that's it. So thank you for watching my easy hamburger soup recipe video. Also, in the comments, let us know, all of us, because we'll all be reading, let us know what your favorite way is to do hamburger soup at your house, and any tips. Everyone always has all these great ideas for me, and I always feel like, man, I wish you all were in my kitchen with me to give me those ideas then. So I'll see you next time with another video. Bye-bye.